Good evening and welcome. I'm Alyssa Aftab and I'm here with one of the most innovative and out-of-the-box thinkers and one of my personal friends, Arvin Lee. Hey Arvin.
Hey, how's it going?
Pretty good. How are you doing?
Pretty well myself, yeah.
Great. Well, I just wanted to speak to you tonight about some of the answers that you put down on a little questionnaire about our future within the next 10 years. And I was pretty intrigued by a lot of your answers on this. You're definitely
thinking out of the box.
Oh yeah, definitely out of the box. Now you focused a lot on the technological aspect and a lot of the kind of trippy ideas of where the world is leading us today and how technology is really impacting us. You spoke a lot about some interesting ideas like pods and units, and I'd love to have you explain to us what your view of this technology would be.
Well, I was kind of inspired by WALL-E because I watched it the other day.
It's such a good movie.
The day before I had to write all that stuff down. And I kind of like the movie. The movie kind of speaks about how people are always trying to be more comfortable and how it's all about you and how people are just making technologies that benefit you and make you essentially more lazy. And I kind of view that's kind of where our society is going towards. People kind of want to make things easier for themselves, and if they don't have to do it, that's better for them.
Yeah.
Like if something else can do it for them. Like even vacuuming, they have that new invention, the Roomba. You know, it goes that circular robotic thing, just like a pet, you know? It's like you can do it yourself and it would only take 30 minutes. And that's probably good enough exercise for a day too. And that's another thing. People don't get enough exercise because they try to take the easy way out. They get fat and then die early.
Yeah, I mean, robots, 10 years ago, we never thought that it could actually happen, but now apparently technology is advancing so much.
Oh yeah.
I know.
It's scary actually.
It is really scary. But I mean, you seem to take a view that is pro technology and how, you know, technology would really impact our future. Do you think that it would be a positive impact on us, or do you think that it would make us more lazy and be a detriment?
I think it can turn out both ways. It really depends on how we treat technology and how much we let the technology take over our lives, essentially. So if we really do take the technology and just kind of let it do all our jobs for us, then yeah, I think we will become very lazy and just kind of lose like the human touch in just all aspects of life. Whereas we take the technology and use it for actually good things, like, you know, the TV technology, the film industry has gotten so much better than 10 years ago.
Yeah.
You know, we're using it for the betterment of humanity.
Yeah.
Because film is so influential and stuff. So yeah, it really depends on us how we use that technology.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now you mentioned film. I was actually privileged to be in the audience at Class Films the other night, and I was so impressed by the work that you did directing the Class film.
Thank you.
I think
Thank
everybody
you so much.
was, so congratulations on that debut.
Thank you very much. Yeah.
Is film the industry that you would like to go into? And if so, how do you think technology will come into play in the practice that you would be going into?
Oh gosh, I would love to do film. That's like my ultimate dream goal.
Yeah.
I would love to act and eventually direct films. And I was actually watching this clip online the other day when they were making Avatar. James Cameron, the director, was actually using like a camera, but that was connected to the computer in the other room. And he could actually view Pandora through this camera.
Wow.
So what he was seeing was not the actors with all the wires, he was actually seeing Pandora. And so he was kind of using that as his inspiration and stuff. And I think technology is getting so incredible, and if we just use it for like such things as film, who knows what we can do in the next 10 years. And yeah, I would definitely love to be part of that. But you know, hopefully I'll start off by acting because that's really where my passion is at, and make it up towards filmmaking. That's
a great dream. I mean, has this been something that you've been thinking about, you know, your whole life, or do you think your debut at this Class Films really inspired you even more to go shoot for the stars and use this technology in the future?
I mean, yeah, I don't remember like when I started really having a passion for it. Like ever since I was a little kid, you know, I've been thriving off just watching movies and acting it out and whatnot. But yeah, I've just made a couple like, you know, films with friends here and there, but not huge projects like the class film, just in high school for like history class or something.
Yeah.
And I think this one was like the biggest that I've ever done, which was such a great experience for me. I've learned so much. Truly a learning experience, I guess.
Yeah. Now I know you incorporated a lot of technology into your film. I was particularly impressed with how much of the special effects, and I know somebody helped you on that also, but just the direction that you went with it, how advanced it was, especially for a freshman class film. Do you feel confident in how you can produce those kinds of things? Because I know you are a creative thinker. So do you think that your creative side could be improved a lot from the technology that, I mean, Avatar is already a huge step for the film industry from James Cameron, but I know from your creative side, do you think that you could be like the next James Cameron, producing something even far more advanced than Avatar in the next 10 years?
I don't want to be the next James Cameron. I want to be better than James Cameron.
All right.
But we'll see, hopefully. And I'm a really big believer on, when making film especially, that we have to make films that really appeal to everybody. And I thought that was why we incorporated so much tech, or we tried to kind of visualize this technology sort of scenes or whatnot into the movie, because people can see that and go like, wow, that's cool. That's appealing to me.
Yeah. Well, you definitely have the right mindset. I'm really proud of you so far. I can't wait to see what you'll do in the future. Thanks, Arvin. Well, thanks for joining us. This has been Alyssa Aftab. Joining us was Arvin Lee, the next better than James Cameron. We'll see how he does in the future. Have a good evening.